Hi there. How's everybody doing? Let's see if I can get some better light here. Let's see who's here. Ooh, let's see who's here. What are my glasses? Let's see. We've got Emily here. Hey, Emily, it's good to see you. Emily's saying hi to Samantha, so Samantha must be here too. Maybe I don't have this on live chat. Let me just make sure. Oh, looks like it's okay. Okay, hi Samantha, how are you? Look at all those emojis. Oh my goodness. We've got Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus and smiley faces and presents and Christmas trees. Samantha is in the mood for the holidays. Lisa Marie Yarn Fanatic is here saying Merry Christmas to everybody. And Quilty Crocheter is here. How you doing? And Gail is here. Hi, Gail. And Samantha says, I am here. Lisa's feeling better. I'm so glad to hear that, Lisa. That's good to know. Boy, everybody's really coming down with this bug at work. In our high school today, it's a small high school, but we had 11 high school teachers out sick with this crummy stuff. And then there were a lot of them that were back from being sick that were all sniffling and sneezing. I just wanted them all to go away. I wanted to wrap myself in a bubble and not let anyone breathe on me. Ugh, yucky. This time of year though, right? What are you going to do? Patty's here. Hi, Patty. It's good to see you tonight too. So how's everybody feeling? I hope you're all healthy. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas, right? Just a few more days. And we were just talking, my husband and I, about it's the solstice today, I believe, right? Shortest day of the year, at least for us. Down in the southern hemisphere, it's their longest day, but for us, it's the shortest. So that's good. Now we can start getting more sunlight. So let's see. Lisa says, 'tis the season for flu and Yule. Yeah, I guess so. For real. So what's everybody working on project-wise? I just finished 2 divine hats that I gave as Christmas gifts for my coworkers. So those are done. And I finished up some knit hats that I'd been working on too. And I just got this really interesting yarn in the mail. So I'm going to be playing with that a little bit this weekend and telling you what I think about that. It's a Lion brand and it's called Soak and Scrub. Soaps. No, wait, what is it called? Soak, Scrub, and Suds or something like that. But it's to make scrubbies with. So I'm looking forward to playing around with that a little bit. I'm also getting ready to start a new hat I'm really excited about. And I'll be showing you that soon too. I can't remember I think it's called Victorian Red is the name of the pattern. But I'll be showing you that soon too. If you saw my card chat yesterday, then you'll know what I'm talking about with the hat. So let's see here. Lisa says, yep, it's the winter solstice. So happy solstice, guys. Emily says, I'm well and all ready for the holidays and still working on blankets. Blankets are a big, long project. That's for sure. Deborah Eaton, hello all. We're looking forward to daylight increasing in Alaska. I'm starting a scarf for my daughter. Wow. So Deborah, where in Alaska are you? And are you at like complete 24-hour darkness at this time of year? Yeah, I'm very interested to know. So let me know. But starting a scarf for your daughter, that's really nice. So Samantha is working on granny square blankets and single crochet blanket and single crochet blanket and cottagecore mosaic blanket. Lisa Marie says, got a scarf on my hook for the boy downstairs. Is it for a gift or just because you're a nice mom? Kivy is here. How are you tonight? Patty's still working on bear outfits. That's really nice of you to make things for the bears. Hi, Ginger. It's nice to see you tonight. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Merry Christmas, Ginger. You're in Anchorage. It's light about 10 to 4. So 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. So that's like about, what, 6 hours? I'm looking at my clock. About 6 hours of daylight. Okay. So we have a little bit more than that. It starts to get daylight here around 7:30 in the morning, I'd say. And then the sun starts to go down around 4:30. So we have a little bit more sunlight, a couple hours more. Ginger says, hi, everyone. I'm driving right now, so I can't text. So I'm sorry that this may get messed up, but I'm happy to be here. Ginger, you need to be safe. Don't be messing around when you're driving, you turkey. Lisa Marie says, it's a gift, but I'm a nice mom too. Just not his mom. Oh, very nice. Double nice, right? Samantha says, Merry Christmas to Ginger. And Lisa says, hello. And Kivia is saying hello. Everybody's saying hi to you, Ginger. So don't look at your screen because you're driving, but they're all saying hello to you. So we are going to be looking at some hooks tonight that I got recently. I'm moving some things around and this guy just randomly popped up. No, I've got a package here that I received in the mail quite a while ago, and it's of some hooks that I was going to show you tonight. I'm terribly ill-prepared. Terribly ill-prepared. Okay, here's the other ones. I need to find one more package. There they are. Okay, I'm not as ill-prepared as I thought. Okay, I've got my hooks ready to show you guys because I have found... Samantha, I'm sorry, honey. We're not going to do any giveaways tonight. I apologize. I hope that's not the only reason you came, though, and I hope that you're going to enjoy the rest of this show because we're going to learn about this company that I've discovered on on Amazon, and it's called Coopay. And I tell you, I can tell by looking at the photos and the comments that they write on their advertising that this company knows nothing about crochet. They don't know anything about crochet. But I have tried their products and they're not bad. So I wanted to share that with you. So we're going to look all into this Coopay company. So Samantha's asking me, what did I have for dinner tonight? And I had garlic knots from our local pizzeria. Not a very healthy dinner, but tasted really good. Sezi Mocha Crafts. Hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Sanita Makes Crochet Items is here. Hello, hello. Samantha, will there be a giveaway next live stream? Samantha, you're making me feel like you only come for the giveaways. You'll have to show up to see. Kavia says, hi, Mocha. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Is this your first time here? It's good to see you. I'm so excited you guys are all here. It's such a nice group we've got tonight for our little club. I know so many people are busy this time of year, and yeah. And if you're not busy, you're tired, right? I am. It was a long day today, and I know I'm tired. So I'm guessing you're probably tired too. And if you're, you know, we're in a place where it's dark and cold so much, you just want to sleep all the time, like a grizzly bear. Like a grizzly bear. So I'm going to just jump right into it and open up my sorry, distracted. Like that dog in Up when he sees a squirrel. I'm just going to go ahead and open up my slideshow. So hold on just one moment here. Let's give this a click. Okay, so we are going to check out Coopay crochet products. And I was really hoping that my links were going to work when I did this slideshow here on StreamYard, but the links don't seem to allow me to open them. And I was really hoping to be able to show you on Amazon what I was looking at. So I'm really thinking I might just skip the slideshow and just open up Amazon. What do you guys think? Oh, you have been here before. Okay, I thought the name looked familiar, but sometimes I see a name in the chat and I think, oh, that might be someone that I saw at someone else's chat. So I wasn't sure if you'd been to my live streams or not. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and try opening up Amazon and finding stuff that way. So bear with me. Coupe crochet items. Let's do that. Because I can't believe how many products this company actually has. They really do have a lot of products. Just hit the Amazon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Lisa Marie. I'm just going to do that because if you want to go and look at my slideshow on the website later on after, that will have direct links. So because I wanted you guys to be able to have direct links if you're interested in trying any of these products. But it doesn't work that way for StreamYard. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me do that. Share screen, Chrome tab, Amazon. Okay, so can y'all see it? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Let me go ahead and go to the Coopay store. Let's see. Maybe if I just click on one. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you are these Coopay warm, they call them warm crochet hooks for grandmother. Wait, for grandmother? Like, why do you have to be a grandmother to have them? I don't agree with that. That's nonsense. But that's what I was talking about. Like, you can tell when you look at the photographs of the people using these products that they don't know crochet. But I did get these. I did purchase these crochet hooks. It says that they're warm and ergonomic. I don't know where they're getting that warm part from. I mean, they're basically just regular no-name crochet hooks that have clay on them. I'll make myself big so you guys can see. So this is the package that I got, and these are the hooks, and I have been using them. I will say there is a bit of a funky smell. There's a little bit of a funky smell, but they are really pretty. I do like the pattern. And after they've been out of the package for an hour or so, the funky smell goes away. So these are really pretty cool. I don't know why they say they're warm though. They're not any colder or warmer than any other crochet hook I've ever used. But that is the gimmick that they're using to sell these. So there are lots of different patterns. Each size has a different pattern, and they are really pretty, and they're really inexpensive. So if you're looking for something that's just going to make you smile while you crochet, these are pretty nice. And the shaft is pretty long. So when you're holding it, there is still the space to put your thumb. The thumb grip is still exposed. So these are fun. Lisa Marie says, my guess is that English is not their first language. I haven't noticed a lot of typos or spelling errors. Just they just seem to me to not know anything about crochet. So let's see. Thank you, Samantha. I love all the colorful yarn too. Lisa Marie says she has one or two of their products already. Yeah, I'm okay with them. I'm not having any problems with them. I'm going to go back in and share my screen some more so we can take a look at what the Amazon people say. Okay, so this set was, oh sugar, this set was $10.99. Darn it. I keep making the picture bigger. So yeah, these were $10.99. I'm happy with them. I've used them, like I said, a few times, and I haven't had any problems with them. So would I recommend them? Yeah, sure. I wouldn't not recommend them. I normally like inline hooks, and these ones are not inline hooks. But you know, I can use any hook. I'm not really that picky about my hooks. I of course have my favorites, but all right, let's see what else we've got here from Coopay. So they do have a nice selection of bags. So we'll take a look at just some of the bags here. So this is a Coopay huge crochet knitting bag for crochet hooks, portable yarn bag, travel crochet bag with removable inner divider for crochet yarn and knitting and crochet supplies. Ideal knitting gifts. I think they just throw, I think that like reading these is like reading the tags that you put in your YouTube videos. Like you just throw as many words out there as you think that'll attract people to come look at your page or whatever. And I think that's what's going on here. But that all being said, it does look like a really nice bag. It looks like it's got some really cute pockets and stuff. I'm not sure how sturdy of a bag it is. It might be just a bag that, you know, falls apart quickly. I don't know. I have never used one of the bags. So if you have used one of the Coopay bags, let me know. It looks really pretty. I like all of the little designs on it. We can see if there's other pictures. It looks like this is just the bag, though, that you get with this. I don't think it's like a kit or anything like that. It has magnetic snaps. Yeah, it's pretty decent size, though. 10 inches high, 15 inches long, and 11.5 inches deep. So, yeah, that is the Coopay bag. One of them. They've got a gajillion, really. So let's see. Let's take a look at some of their other products. Oh, okay. So these are the Tunisian hooks, which I did purchase. And I have to say, I bought one hook very similar to these. Oops, I keep bumping my little table here. I apologize. I'm going to make myself big again. I actually have a Tunisian hook. I want to say it's a size 6. I should know because I used it for that entire calendar blanket by Jada this year. It looks just like this. It looks exactly like this. And I think I spent like, I don't know, $7 or $8 on it at my local yarn store. So I got this entire kit, or this entire set, excuse me, of Tunisian crochet hooks from Coopay, and it was like $10 for the whole set. So it was really like getting, I don't know, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them for the price of one. But honestly, there are some that I'm not going to use. There's no way I'm using a 2mm Tunisian crochet hook. Definitely not using the number 2 either. I mean, there's just no reason why I would use these. But I do like to use Tunisian crochet in the bigger sizes. So these go all the way up to a 7, I want to say. No, I lied. There's an 8mm. So with Tunisian crochet, I find the bigger the hook, the less curl. Definitely the less curl. All right, I'm going to look at the chat a little bit. Kivia says, I bought some crochet hooks from Dollar General on Friday. They have some nice hooks. They're pretty limited in their sizes, but I used my Dollar General hook. I want to say it's silver. I think it's a 6 or 7mm. I think it's a 6mm. Emily says, I thought about getting those before. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Emily says I might pick them up. Tapered or inline is what Patty's asking me. So these 2 sets that I showed you, the Tunisian, I don't know, do they make Tunisian inline hooks? These ones are tapered. And also the clay ones are tapered. I do have another set that I bought there that is inline though, because I prefer an inline hook. Ginger says maybe all their descriptions are written by artificial intelligence. Ginger's on like an artificial intelligence thing lately. Quilty Crocheter, yeah, I've got some of their products. So yeah, if you've gotten something, let me know what you got and like what you think of it. Yes, Kivia, they're tapered hooks. Lisa Marie says the product does not say where they are made. It must be on the packaging. I'm sure they're made in China. Yeah, they're absolutely all made in China. Pretty sure it's a Chinese company. These are all made in China. Yep. Deborah Eaton asks, what are your favorite hooks? My favorite hooks are Susan Bates ergonomic hooks. They're very plain, very simple. I usually have one on me. I do. I always have one. This is my favorite hook. It is Susan Bates. The light is not good. Susan Bates, and it is an inline hook. And these are my favorites. And it's really funny because when I went through my grandmother's old crochet stuff after she passed away, and I started playing around with crocheting again, I realized my grandma liked the exact same hooks I liked. So that was always kind of fun. But yes, these hooks look like boy hooks. They look just like boy hooks with like the clay on them. Lisa Marie says Susan Bates. Quilty Crocheter says looks nice. Samantha says looks nice. Boy are my favorite. Yep. It's funny, right? We all have our favorites. Jen C, looks like s'mores prep. That's my sister, guys. Hi, Jen. Yes, you could probably use a Tunisian crochet hook to make s'mores, but I wouldn't recommend it. So a lot of you guys share the same favorites, it looks like. Lisa Marie says it usually depends on the kind you learned on and how you hold your hook and the type that's being used, even when you are crocheting. Thank you, Samantha. That's sweet of you. Kivia, they have two sized of crochet hooks. Julie, two-sized? I'm not sure what you mean. Patty says, yes, I have Susan Bates tension hooks or Tunisian hooks handed down from my mom and grandma. Oh, nice. Maribel's here. Hi, Maribel. Deborah says, I have and love those hooks. Awesome. Everybody's saying hi. Ginger says, yum, s'mores. And she's home. Hooray. Hey, Michelle. Michelle's here. Got myself able to use boys and Boyd hooks. All right. Well, we're going to look at a couple more things on the website, and then I'll, because I just kind of wanted you to see like how they looked on Amazon, and there's some funny things in there that just made me laugh. So I'll see if I can find those, and I'll show this to you, and then we'll go in and just take a quick peek at the slideshow. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day, and my words are really hard. Samantha says, what is your favorite stitch for crochet? Samantha, I would have to, I guess my favorite stitch would be a double crochet because you use it in everything else. So everything else I like to use, it almost always uses a double crochet, but I don't really have a favorite. Don't really have one. Emily says, I can crochet with anything. It just depends on the yarn. Yeah. And sometimes your yarn, depending on what yarn you're using, determines your hook, right? So if you've got a yarn that's really splitty, like say a homespun, you might want to use an inline hook in a bigger size, even if you don't normally use those. Michelle says she can use all styles of hooks. And Ginger, the Yarn Geek, says it has been a long day. It really has. So I'm going to go back into my Amazon and let's take a look at some other products from Coopay. Beach Girl's here. Hey, Beach Girl. I use different brands. It depends on the yarn. That's it, right? Depends on what yarn you're using. All right. I want to see if I can find... There's a couple things I wanted to show you guys. I was a little bummed that I couldn't click on my links. But like I said, you can click on them once they're on my website. You can click on them. Okay, so I found these interesting, not necessarily funny, but very interesting. So these are Ergonomic soft gripped dual streamline handle crochet hook set for arthritic hands. So I think these are really interesting looking, and I might get them just to try them because, like I said, everything on this site is really fairly inexpensive. I mean, $12.99 for the whole set of 9 hooks. That's not bad. But if I did get these, I think I'd have to have Ginger and Mel try them out. If you guys don't know Ginger and Mel, they're the yarn hookers. It used to be the 3 of us. Now it's just the 2 of them because they wore me out. But they're still going strong. So you can catch Ginger, the Yarn Geek, and Melanie from Hook to the Left every Saturday night on one of their channels. They take turns doing the yarn hookers, but both of them use a knife grip and I use a pencil grip. So when I was looking at these, there's a picture somewhere of someone using them and they definitely looked more like a knife grip. And I thought they wouldn't, they just didn't look like they'd be comfortable as a pencil grip to me. Yeah, okay, so this is the picture that I was thinking of. Do you see how they're holding it with a knife grip here? And I just don't know if it would be as comfortable for a pencil grip. So I'm going to check in the chat. And have you guys ever tried these? I'm very, very curious about. Let's see. Nana says, hi all, in the chat, in the ads, see you in a few. Oh, well, thanks for sitting through the ads, Nana. Ginger says furls and prim are my favorites, which surprises me, Ginger, because prim's been out for a little bit of time and then all of a sudden you kind of jumped on that bandwagon. So it's nice to see that you like them. I'm not a huge fan of prim myself. They're okay, but yeah. So yeah, they're kind of like furls in reverse. I can totally see that. I can totally see that. They definitely are different. And I think I really think I'm going to try them out just because they look so interesting to me. It's funny, they call it a pen grip. So it says that they're good for knife grips and for pen grips. That just makes me laugh. Yeah, so thinking about trying those. These ones, of course, are incredibly interesting to look at. They always look like painful to me. I don't know why, but they just seem very odd. But they're interesting. And so there is definitely a thumb grip on these interesting crochet hooks. I'm going to pull up this picture so you can see them better. They look kind of like animals. Let me see if I can make this picture a little bigger. There we go. So yeah, they look like animals, right? Like different kinds of birds. This one looks kind of like just flames, and this one down here kind of looks like a dragon. This looks like a butterfly. Is this maybe a cat or a fox? Hard to tell. This one looks like flowers. So yeah, these are interesting. I've never tried anything like those before. It does look like the shaft is kind of short. Whoops. It looks like the shaft is kind of short. So definitely not something where you would have like multiple loops on your hook, at least not too far. So anybody ever tried these before? They're very interesting. Emily says, definitely a collection piece, like Lisa said. Yeah, I could see that. Just definitely more for a collection. But yeah, right? Don't they look like they'd be ridiculous to crochet with? Like your yarn would constantly be getting stuck on them, I would think. Hey, Granny D, thanks for coming and joining me. Beach Girl says she almost ordered them. Yeah. Lisa wonders if they're maybe not for pencil grips. Yeah, I'm going to try just to see because I can crochet in a knife grip. It's not my usual way I do crochet with. So I'm just checking through the chat here, guys. Everybody's saying hello. It's so nice that everybody loves to see each other. It's like a big party all the time. Yeah, Lisa, right. So for $13, yeah, it's easy enough to collect. And if they're not for you, then they're not for you. And you know, there's always donation, right? Kim reviewed them and they were very bendy. So are you saying these ones were really bendy or the previous ones, Ginger? I'm probably behind on my chat. Kim from Affordably Crafty has a set. Okay, so which set does Kim have? I'm very curious. And I will look up her video. Hey, Freehandly. Good to see you. All right, let's go back and see what else we can find on the Coopay site. These ones are really, really just pretty. These blue ones, they say white porcelain. Not sure if that porcelain is accurate. Porcelain seems to be kind of a delicate material to use for a crochet hook. And then I see here it says white porcelain pattern. So I think they're supposed to just look like porcelain. They're pretty. I don't know how comfortable they are to use, but I love the white and blue. It's very pretty to look at. Okay, so we looked at those. They show this set over and over again. They're just different amounts in the set. Like this is a 14 piece. I didn't get the 14 piece. I think I have an 8-piece set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got a 9-piece set. So this looks like a really nice big bag. It looks like you can fit a lot of mini skeins in it. I think these skeins look like Dollar Tree size skeins. But it's another nice big bag. It's not that different from the other one we looked at. But I do like on the top how it's got the clear opening with the grommets so that you can pull strands through. It looks like you can pull up to 4 strands through it. It's a nice looking bag. It's very pretty. But again, these bags, I'm just not sure how durable they are. They're very pretty to look at, but I don't know how durable they might be. All right, so I'm actually looking at the chat kind of on my phone, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Granny D says that blue and white is pretty. Yeah, I think so too. I think a lot of these hooks, like, they'd be really good giveaways. Kivia said those hooks look like the Addie Swings crochet hooks and cotton skeins. Yeah. So what I am thinking, because I have really looked through this site pretty carefully at this point. I have a lot of these hooks on the slideshow, and I'm noticing that a lot of them look like top of the line hooks. They kind of are very similar. So these look a lot like the tulips, right? But they're only $14.99. So you know they're not tulips. It doesn't say that they're tulips, but they have a very similar look. So I'm thinking that that's what Coopay is going for. I think they're kind of like the knockoff brand, right? But they're very pretty. They're very pretty to look at. I love these long gold shafts. They're pretty, but they do look a lot like tulips. So I really think that that's what this company is going for. They do have some other neat products, though, that aren't hooks. I mean, they have things besides just hooks. So let me get on it. Oh, darn it. Drat. I knew I was going to do that eventually. Sorry, guys. All right, let me go back to where I was. They have a lot of nice kits, too. I don't know if you can see them here, but a lot of nice kits. Let me see. I love how they say for grandmother. Only grandmothers crochet, apparently. Okay, so yeah, they do have the knitting loom. They have the Tunisian. They have hooks that look like, oh, what's the ones? Clovers. They look like clovers. Yeah. All right. So let's close that up. And I am just going to now take a peek at my slideshows instead while I read the chat. Let's see. So Granny D says hi to Nisi. If those of you don't know, that would be Freehandly. That her name is Nisi. Hey, Samantha's back. Hey, Samantha. Lisa Marie, the gold and black Mikey had, and they melt pretty quick. The ones like tulips, they ooze black liquid coming from him, not me. Wow, now I've got to try them, right? I've got to try them. Oh my goodness. Beach Girl, I wish Clover was an inch longer as long as the Susan Bates hooks. Yeah, that's one of the things I really like about my Susan Bates is I like the length of them. And with the Clovers, like the shaft part is just short. It's a little short for me. And it's also not an inline, and I like inline hooks. Granny D says, I have 2 sets of tulips, and one of the knockoffs is in red, and I can't tell the difference. That's how I am with my clovers. I have a set of knockoff clovers, can't tell the difference. They're just as good. I was really mad because they were sold as clovers, but when I took a very close look, they were missing that one little icon on the handle. So, hey Lisa, it's good to see you. There are knockoff frills as well. Yeah, there's always going to be the knockoffs, right? Always. Oh, Lisa has the looms. Okay. Beach Girl says, that's interesting, Granny D. Yeah. Okay. DC, I'm not sure if tulips are Japanese hooks like the clovers. That I don't know. I don't know where they're manufactured. Oh, Kivia is saying yes, though. Emily says, I do too, Lisa. I just don't have the room to use them right now, but will when I move. Gotcha. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put the the slideshow up, and because I can't link to it on StreamYard, I can't tell you how much these things cost, but you already got a chance to take a look at the Amazon site, and you kind of can tell that most of the things are relatively inexpensive. So we're just going to go ahead and look, and if you're interested in any of the links, just hop on over to wippychick.com and go to the clubhouse. That's the section of my website that's all about Wippy Chick Crochet Club, or the Chicklet Crochet Club, whatever we're calling this group that we do on Wednesday nights. Anyway, the links are going to be there, and you can go check it all out. So the first one was this really cute bag and kit. It's got all this stuff in it, and I've got to try their yarn. I have to get like a kit just so I can try their yarn. Hey, Jamie, it's good to see you. Jamie's in the house. Okay, so they also have these cute kits with like directions and stuff. So I guess you can get a kit to make these cute little penguins. Those are the hooks that I have that I told you about and showed you. So I'm enjoying them, other than that weird smell at first when you first get them. But like I said, that passes after you have them out of the bag. Yeah, here's just another kit. I do love the patterns on the bags, though. I love the sloths. I think they're super duper cute. I love sloths. And of course, Ginger will notice the leaves, you know, and Jamie too, the monsteras. Designer Dream says, I have a kit with the yarn. It's a lot of fun to work with. All right, great. So that's another thing. Like, who knows? Like, this company could like have really nice yarn and none of us knew. Kind of like Dollar Tree, right? Okay, so here's just, like I said, another kit. But look at all the stuff that you get in that kit. Like, you get the full set of hooks, and then you get you know, the teeny tiny hooks, the lace size hooks, which I don't personally use, but a lot of people do. But then you get all of like the stitch markers, and I even see some bobbins there, and possibly those might be pom-pom makers, and the yarn, and then the bag, and the cutters, the clips, and the pins, and just so much stuff. So much stuff in those kits. So, you know, that might also be another like really good giveaway idea. So my wheels are turning, guys. My wheels are turning. Again, another bag. I think this one's just a bag, though. I don't think this is a kit. I'm not positive, but I have to look. Okay, so these are the other ones that I have. Kivia says, I think I can make my own kit. Ooh, girl, we all could. We all could make our own kit. We are experienced. So these are another hook set that I want to show you. Sorry for all the rattling. I'm taking them out of the bag. And I'm going to make myself big so I can show them to you. So these ones I want to say are Coupay's version of Prims. And I like them. I like them a lot. I have used them a few times. This is the 5.5 millimeter. I always say, why do they make my favorite size and most used size hook in the dullest color, right? There's all these beautiful colors, and the one I use the most is the dark gray. But they are definitely an inline hook. They are plastic, but I have not ever felt any seams or anything like that. A lot of times you can find the seam on the plastic ones, but no sharp edges or anything. They're a little bit bendy, but not really. And so I'm enjoying them. And the size is in millimeters. Whoops, I don't know if it'll focus on it or not. Ooh, focus. Anyway, this size only comes in millimeters. It doesn't show the letter size or the number size, just the millimeter size. But I love the colors. They're so pretty. Let me line them all up and make them all fancy for you. Are they pretty? They're kind of like toothbrushes. Let's see here. Jamie saying hi to Ginger. Lisa says, I have a kit similar, and they give you knitting stuff with the crochet hooks. Just shows they don't know crochet. Yeah, that it is true. They don't, but there's a lot of people who don't know the difference between knitting and crochet for sure. Funny story, I was in Michael's this weekend and a little boy came running up to his dad, and his dad was like kind of a big guy with a John Deere camouflage hat on and the big beard. And this little kid comes running up to him with a set of knitting needles. He goes, Daddy, Daddy, what's this? What's this? What are these tube things? And his dad just goes, oh, buddy, those are knitting needles. And I was like, all right, good for you, Dad. You knew the difference between knitting needles and crochet hooks. And then his wife pops her head around the corner and she goes, I'd kill him if he didn't. It was so funny, that poor guy. But he knew the difference. But yeah, this particular company, they don't know. They don't care. All they want to do is sell their products. I'm just saying that I don't think their products are half bad, and I think they have a really good price on them. So, you know, if you're looking to try something different and new, or you just want a little fun thing for yourself, but you don't want to splurge too much, try them out. It's always fun to get happy mail, right? Granny D says, those look a lot like the ones Hobby Lobby sells. I like them too. Okay, so yeah, I don't have a Hobby Lobby, so I don't get to see their products much. Jamie says, yes, yes, yes to leaves. Give me plants all day long. Jamie, not to go off on a tangent, but my boss and my office mate, my other office mate, they know my plant, they know how I'm such a plant fanatic, because when they started working there, the office was full of my plants. And they both got me plant stuff for Christmas. So exciting. And yarn stuff. I got plant stuff and yarn stuff from these two people. So I'm like, I love you both. So next week I'll have to show you what they got me. Also, my boss got me, oh gosh, what's it called? Oh, I can never remember. It's a Tradescantia Nouveau. Can't remember, but it's the one that's pink and green and white. I just love it. Okay, sorry, Jamie and I will stop talking plants for a little bit. Kivia, never tried those before. Lisa says for sure. Price-wise, they're great. Yeah, you cannot beat the prices. So Jamie's a Clover user. I have tried many others, but I reach out and use those exclusively. Yeah, I don't hoard yarn, but I do kind of hoard hooks. I love my hooks. Samantha is asking me how long I've been crocheting for. Well, Samantha, I started when I was a kid, like so many of us. Grandma taught me how to crochet when I was, I don't know, probably 7 or 8, something like that. And then I didn't do it for a long time. And then I got back into it about 7 or 8 years ago. So a while. Okay, I'm going to go back to the slideshow. So yeah, we looked at these ones. So these were the ones that I do have, and I like them. But these ones I just thought were pretty, and so many of their hooks just are. So like the blue and white ones, this one's more like gold and purple with the purple shafts. They're just pretty to look at. Okay, so I thought this was a clever idea for a yarn bowl. It looks like there's like a stopper that goes over that hole so you can really hold your strand in place. I don't know, it might make it tangled up or something, but it's just kind of a different look to the classic yarn bowl. Okay, this one I thought everybody would kind of really like, because yarn storage is a thing, right? The struggle is real. So I'm going to see if I can actually find that one on the Amazon site and get better pictures of it. So let me see. I'll plug in Coupe yarn storage and see what I get. Coupe yarn storage. Okay, here it is. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So this yarn storage hanging or knitting bag, it has 3 hooks. I'm going to show you some different pictures of it, but I like how each little section has its own zipper pouch. So like you don't have to open the zipper and have all the yarn come tumbling out. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Let's see what else they show here in the picture. Yeah, so it's been upgraded, it says. Apparently the old one on the left there, you just had the one zipper along the side. So I can see where like stuff might fall out if you open the zipper to get to some of the at the bottom, other stuff's going to fall out. So they have upgraded that, and so now everything is stored individual. So that's kind of a good upgrade. And it looks like they also have room for needle or hook storage. And it looks like it just goes, you know, over the door. Just hooks on the back of the door. I have these for shoes, but it's a neat idea for yarn storage too. And it says it's 53.5 inches long. So pretty good size. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections to it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Lisa says, I keep my shoes in the same thing. Me too. Oh, price on that. Let me check the price. Most important thing. That is $33.59. $33.59. And again, that one is in my slideshow, so you can go ahead and just grab the link right from the slideshow if you want to. Half that price for a shoe tree at Walmart. Absolutely. I hear ya. And actually, the ones that go in the closet that have, you know, the great big compartments, I could almost see that would be even more, but not everybody has that kind of, you know, closet space. Yeah. I want to read your comments, guys. Samantha, I love that you know exactly what day you started crocheting. That's really sweet. She's been crocheting for 2 years on May 18th. Emily says, I hoard both. I can't help myself, although I'm not as bad as Ginger. LOL. Emily, no one's as bad as Ginger. Maribel says, those white with purple remind me of soft touch hooks. They're pretty. I like them a lot. They're really pretty to look at. Let's see. Lisa says, Julie, we are both so practical. I am very practical, I will say that, about most things. But every once in a while, I get a little silly. Like, look at my hair today. I've got like this crazy hair thing, and then I literally wore it to work. Kivia says, I might start saving money for some crochet hooks. Yeah. It's fun to just try them out. Samantha, have I tried all the Coupe hooks? No. No, I have not tried all of them. I've tried 3 different sets. Lisa Marie, yeah, I wish. I think back in 1900, they didn't keep clothes in the closet. Right? They didn't have as many clothes as we do either, I don't think. They wore more at one time, but I don't think they had as many outfits, you know. Mel's here. Hey, Mel. It's so good to see you. All of the yarn hookers are in the chat. All right. Lisa Marie says, love to be silly. Me too. All right. Let's go back to see what else we can find on Coopay. So yeah, this was a neat little set. So this one actually has a hook so you can like hang it up. I don't know really where I'd hang it, but I thought it was a neat idea. But again, look at all the stuff that comes with this kit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. So I think these are really great kits, especially for someone who wants to get started crocheting. I mean, you'd have everything you need plus 100, right? You really just don't need as much as they're giving you, but there's a lot there. Okay, so those are those crazy hooks that both Ginger and I had the same thought that like that stuff is gonna like get stuck in your project. And those are the hooks that I said reminded me of tulip hooks. I really think that, like I said earlier, I think that Coopay finds like high-end crochet stuff and they copy it and they do like the knockoff thing. So I'm very curious on how those would stand up next to my one and only tulip hook that I have. I do love that hook. Okay, so again, they do have the what do they call these? Looms, knitting looms. Yes, exactly, Lisa. They're pretty, but not practical. Melanie has that set, but she hasn't tested it yet. Come on, Mel. Inquiring minds want to know. The crazy hooks look so crazy. We've got to know what they're like. So the knitting looms I have tried. I've tried it a couple times. I don't know. It's just another skill, where you have to work up to getting your speed up and things. And I thought, I can knit faster than I can learn this thing. So I gave up kind of after the second hat on the knitting looms. But I have seen the really long knitting looms and they look interesting to me. The ones where you can make like blankets and stuff. Okay, so this little bag is really cute. I actually have one just like this, other than the fact that mine is pink and not purple. I can fit a good size ball of yarn inside it. So that shows me that these two, the yarn that comes from Coupe is definitely the smaller skeins, like what you'd get from Dollar Tree. Mel says she's got to try to find them now. And she also says, yes, kept dropping loops off the looms. Yeah, it just got frustrating to me. And I thought, I know how to knit. I don't need to use this thing. Okay, so Melanie, earlier I was showing everybody these hooks, and I want to have someone who is a knife grip try them out, because I don't think they would be right for a pencil grip, but I might get them and try them just to see, because they're very interesting to me. These ones, I don't know what we're going for here. I really don't know what they were going for. But they're interesting. They're very different. So Kivia says, Kim from Affordably Crafty had that same set but colored. Okay, the colors were different. Okay, yeah. Samantha's asking Mel what she's working on. These ones, I think the only purpose to them is that they were cute. I think that's the only reason that they're in here at all, is just they're cute. So. Mel says, yeah, not quite ergonomic. Okay, this set made me laugh. And I am going to go onto the website and see if I can find it, because it just made me laugh. They describe these as lace hooks. And the pictures that they have are not something you would use with lace hooks. So let me open up the Amazon site so I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me remove this and add this. Okay. So this says that they are lace crochet hooks. Oh, darn it. I wish it wouldn't do that. Go away. And it says for threads, beads, dreadlocks, extreme smaller size crochet needle knitting tool set. Okay, so Coupe doesn't know anything about crochet, clearly, because dreadlocks, are we crocheting dreadlocks now? And we're using crochet needle knitting tools. So that in itself, to me, was very funny. But then here's the picture they show of a person using lace hooks. And what is that? Bulky weight yarn, and it's on some amigurumi. Like, what? I don't understand. It just makes me laugh. Like, I don't think these people really know what they're talking about. It says no finger and hand pain. How do they know that? How do they know that? Yeah. So these, they make me laugh. And then we have to have the bikini girl in here too, because you could crochet to create your own unique outfit. I don't know. This whole ad just made me laugh. I think it's really funny. Cracked me up. Cracked me up. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, they look like pretty hooks, but yeah, probably not for amigurumi. Oh, so funny. Yeah, I love the little fishy hooks though. They're cute. Um, Lisa says like seal hooks for tiny stuff. Yeah, that's what they're for. I mean, these are like, 2 millimeter hooks. These are tiny. So you would definitely not use them with bulky weight yarn. uh, let's see, what do we have? Mel says here, LOL, love the knitting tools with the crochet kits. Not quite on the mark with some of these manufacturers. Yeah, they definitely do not know what they're doing. But like I said a few times now, I can tell that the manufacturers have no idea what they're talking about, but the products aren't bad. So, let's see. Mel says, "Woo, can you imagine making clothes with an actual lace hook? How long would that take? Well, it would take me a long time." Okay, this is one item that I really liked a lot, though. I love this bag. It's even got a little bag next to it. So I love the backpack. I think it's really, really cute. Love that one. Oh, I gotta watch my time, guys. We're getting late. Okay, this is one product that is really fun, and I do actually have this. This is my keychain. It's just cute. Can you use these hooks? Absolutely, you can, but I wouldn't. But these are really, really cute. I love my crochet hook keychain. Unfortunately, though, if you do have this, be prepared for it to get hooked on your sweater and stuff, because it totally will. They also offer a light up hook. So that's a neat one too. I don't remember how much it costs. I'd have to go into the website and look, but they do offer light up hooks. So that's kind of neat. And they also have yarn. So gotta try that out. Gotta try out the yarn. Mel says, like the switchblade hooks, cute, but a pain in the butt to use. Yeah, I can understand that for sure. And that is it. So yeah, check out Coopay on Amazon if you're interested. And like I said, I have all of the links on the slideshow right on the website. So I'm gonna upload that probably by bedtime tonight. Next couple hours, I'll be uploading that onto the website. And you guys can check them out because it was a lot of fun. Patty says, I can see an Amazon order soon. LOL. Yeah, I've been happy with what I've bought so far. We'll see. We'll see. But it is time, guys. It is 7 o'clock. So it is time for me to wish you all Merry Christmas. Because it's right around the corner. Can you believe it's this weekend already? So I don't think, other than my Vlogmas videos, I don't have any more videos upcoming before Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody. And with that, I'm going to start the music and tell you good night. All right, let me find the music. Here it is. Okay, good night, everybody. Merry Christmas. Let's try again.